Meet Mr. Ray Carter. He's 72 years old, active, and lives alone in a small, sunny town. Every morning, he starts his day with a brisk walk, reads the paper, and enjoys a big fruit bowl, bananas, grapes, pineapple, and some mango chunks. Ray believed, like most of us, that fruit was the safest, cleanest thing you could eat. It's nature's candy, he'd say. Better than sugar, right? But over time, something changed. He started feeling more tired in the afternoons. His doctor noticed his blood pressure was unstable. His lab tests showed signs of rising blood sugar, and his potassium levels were unusually high. Shocked, Ray asked, "Is it really possible that fruit is the problem?" And yes, that's what his doctor gently explained. For people over 60, some fruits can quietly cause more harm than good. They interact with medications. They affect blood sugar. They're hard on aging kidneys and digestive systems. And they're often consumed in excess, without us realizing it. So if you're over 60 or caring for someone who is, this video is your guide to 6 fruits you should limit or avoid, and what to eat instead. Let's begin. Dangerous fruit 1. Bananas. Too much potassium, too quickly. Bananas are the comfort food of fruits. Soft, sweet, easy to chew, and full of good nutrients, like potassium. But here's the truth. After 60, your body may not handle that potassium so well. As we age, our kidneys naturally become less efficient. If you're also taking blood pressure medications, especially ACE inhibitors, ARBs, or potassium-sparing diuretics, your body may retain more potassium than it should. This leads to a condition called hyperkalemia, which doesn't show symptoms right away. But when it does, it can be serious. Signs of too much potassium: numbness or tingling, irregular heartbeat, weakness, muscle cramps, in rare cases, heart failure. And remember, one large banana has over 400 milligrams of potassium. Eat 2. That's 800 plus. Add a tomato, a potato, or orange juice, and you're easily above the limit for someone with mild kidney issues. Healthier choices. Have half a banana instead of one whole. Swap with berries, which are low in potassium. Eat it with protein, like peanut butter or Greek yogurt, to slow down sugar absorption. Ask your doctor to monitor your potassium levels if you eat bananas often. Dangerous fruit 2. Grapes and raisins. Sweet, addictive, and hard on blood sugar. Next is a favorite among many older adults: grapes. They're small, juicy, and refreshing, but they're also dangerously easy to overeat. Just 1 cup of grapes equals over 23 grams of natural sugar. That's nearly as much as a chocolate bar, and your blood sugar doesn't care if the sugar is natural or not. Now let's talk about raisins, the dried version. When you dry fruit, the water disappears, but the sugar stays. That means raisins pack 3 to 4 times more sugar in a smaller serving. Who should be careful? People with type 2 diabetes or prediabetes. Anyone managing insulin resistance or belly fat. Seniors who take insulin or oral diabetic medications. People trying to control inflammation. Smart tips. Swap grapes for blueberries. They're rich in antioxidants and lower in sugar. If you eat grapes, count out 10 to 12 only. Never eat fruit alone. Always pair with protein or fat. Avoid dried fruits unless cleared by your doctor. Dangerous fruit 3. Mangoes. Tropical, sweet, and blood sugar's hidden enemy. Mangoes are often called the king of fruits. They're juicy, rich in vitamins, and delicious in smoothies or slices. But here's what many don't realize. 1 medium mango contains up to 45 grams of sugar. That's more sugar than a can of soda. Now think about this. Seniors often have slower metabolism. Many have insulin resistance. Some are on medications that impact blood sugar. And our pancreas doesn't regulate glucose as efficiently with age. That means mangoes, especially ripe, sweet ones, can cause massive sugar spikes. They feel healthy, but act like candy. Warning signs: fatigue after eating, brain fog, increased belly fat, sudden hunger after 1 to 2 hours. For seniors with prediabetes, type 2 diabetes, or high triglycerides, mangoes may quietly worsen your condition. Safer alternatives. If you love the taste, have 3 to 4 small mango cubes, not a full one. Combine it with high-fiber foods like chia pudding or oatmeal. Replace it with papaya, which has enzymes and is easier on blood sugar. June's mango mistake. June, 73, loved mango smoothies every evening. When her doctor asked her to monitor her sugar levels post-meal, she was stunned. Her readings shot up, even higher than when she ate a slice of pie. She said, "I thought fruit was safe. But it turns out, not all fruits are created equal." Dangerous fruit 4. Pineapple. Acidic, sweet, and harsh on the stomach. Pineapple is tropical, bright, and refreshing. But under that sweetness is something not so gentle: high acidity. As we age, many of us develop acid reflux, suffer from weaker digestion, experience stomach lining sensitivity. Pineapple can aggravate all of those. It contains bromelain, a natural enzyme that breaks down protein, great in moderation, but irritating in excess. Hidden issues: acid reflux or GERD flare-ups, upset stomach or nausea, mouth soreness, risk of interaction with blood thinners, increasing bleeding risk. Pineapple tips: eat no more than 3 to 4 small chunks, never on an empty stomach. Avoid if you're on blood thinners or suffer from GERD. Replace with low-acid fruits like ripe papaya or steamed apples. Dangerous fruit 5. Dried fruits, dates, prunes, figs. Tiny snacks, massive sugar. A handful of dried dates. 2 or 3 figs. A spoonful of raisins. Seems harmless, but dried fruits are concentrated sugar bombs. 1 medjool date equals 16 g sugar. 3 dried figs equals 24 g sugar. 1 small box of raisins equals 34 g sugar. Now imagine someone eating these daily, believing they're choosing a natural treat. Dried fruit risks for seniors. Spikes in blood sugar, hard-on teeth, can cause digestive discomfort, often treated with sulfites, causing allergic reactions or inflammation. Better choices: choose fresh fruits in controlled portions. If using dried fruits, chop 1 to 2 pieces and mix into oatmeal, not as a snack. Hydrate well if you eat them. They can dehydrate you. Dangerous fruit 6. Canned fruits in syrup. Canned peaches, fruit cocktail, pears in syrup. They sit on store shelves, marketed as convenient and nutritious. But most are soaked in high fructose corn syrup or refined sugar water. Some canned fruits contain over 35 grams of added sugar ** per serving, more than a slice of cake. For older adults, this kind of sugar is inflammatory, addictive, and dangerous. What it does: raises blood pressure, increases belly fat, promotes chronic inflammation, spikes blood sugar faster than sweets. Even the light versions often use artificial sweeteners, which can confuse the gut and increase cravings. Safe options: choose fruits canned in water only. Always read the label. Drain and rinse canned fruits before eating. Buy frozen fruits with no added sugar, and thaw as needed. Fresh or lightly steamed is always better than canned in syrup. Final takeaway: fruit isn't the enemy, but awareness is your ally. As we've seen, these 6 fruits. 1. Bananas, high in potassium. 2. Grapes/raisins, pure sugar. 3. Mangoes, spikes blood sugar. 4. Pineapple, acidic and medication sensitive. 5. Dried fruits, over-concentrated sugar. 6. Canned fruits in syrup, hidden processed sugars. These aren't bad for everyone, but for older adults, especially those on medication or managing chronic conditions, these fruits require caution. What you can do today: choose low-glycemic fruits like berries, apples, and pears. Eat fruit with protein or healthy fat. Stick to measured portions, even for fruit. Avoid fruit juices and dried or canned options. Speak to your doctor about potassium and sugar limits in your diet. Final words from one senior to another. Remember Elaine and Ray? They didn't stop eating fruit. They just learned to eat smart. So enjoy your fruits, wisely, lovingly, and with balance. Because true health isn't about strict rules, it's about understanding what your body needs in each season of life.